New Year's is on. Got one on the porch. Come on in and say hi to Darby, but first give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it so much. And yes, I still got my dirty clothes on, but I'm in the morning when I get up, clean clothes. Paranormal. I got sound. That's good. I got all about going and checking it this time. How you doing? Got five on the porch. Come on in, talk to Dauber. I kind of had a stirred up a hornet's nest on that last video I did. But who's on the porch? Come on in, say howdy. I got some things I want to talk about. Uh, and yes, Donovan still washes my clothes. What it is about me and dirty clothes, I hate for him to have to wash clothes like that. But I'm going to start changing it at least every 3 days. Um, and somehow or another, people's thinking Jennifer's not taking good care of me. Well, she is. It's mainly me and my stubbornness. Come on, give me some thumbs up, folks. Talk to me. New Year's is on. Yeah, that shower thing. I have a sneaking eye. The next time I fall, it's probably going to be in the shower. I wish we had sliding glass doors on that shower instead of a curtain. I hate curtains in a shower. But I hope Ted's watching, and I hope Barbara's watching. I hope everybody's watching. I hope Ricky Lamps is watching. I hope all of you had a nice Christmas. It didn't. Y'all didn't have to have one too nice to be much, a lot more than mine. Mine was, I can't recall ever having a Christmas. I mean, I can't believe Jennifer put up the tree. I reckon I missed that more than anything else. But I tell you, ever since my son died in November of 1986, when he died, I already had his Christmas bought and paid for. I just paid for, but it was in layaway at a couple of stores where I went, and I wasn't gonna go pick it up because I knew if I brought it to the house, it'd be snooping around. But when he was killed, then I had to go to that store and check it out, and then go get a refund on it. So ever since that Christmas, I've just been, it's not the same. It's not the same. And I wonder if I got another jacket clean. I need to get rid of this pinky. Jennifer went over to a friend of hers, and she had dinner over there. But guess what? She fixed me a plate. Brought it home, boy, and it was delicious. It was. I was fixing to have a bowl of grits, and I seen all that laying there. So I helped myself. I really eat a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to eat, especially the stuffing and the tabletop stuffing and the mashed potatoes and gravy and ham. Ham don't hurt me, but mashed potatoes and that stuffing does. Well, she was born December 21st in 1970. And by the way, when that check gets here from Ted, I'm going down to the driver's license place. I've got my birth certificate and all my, they want a birth certificate and some idea other than, like my VA card. I've got a VA card. It's not a picture ID, but I got several things here that's made out that's, that I got in the mail that's got my name on it and the address, and that's what they require. And as far as I know, it's $21. Hey, mama, two of us, mama of two. But I'm getting my ID. First thing I'm gonna do is go to Dr. Patel, my old private doctor I used to go to, and I'm gonna have him put in an application for me a wheelchair, electric wheelchair. Um, Now what I want that wheelchair for? I ain't gonna be panhandling. Uh, but I want that wheelchair. It may even fit in the house. I don't know. I can't remember. I still go to the podiatrist. I'm not sure when I go back. But the last time I was supposed to go, I was supposed to go on a Monday, and Jennifer went to the hospital that Sunday night. So we had to cancel the appointment and have to reschedule. I'm watching my feet. I have Donovan come in and change my socks and take a look at my feet and everything. But I've been thinking, uh, I'm gonna get on my scooter and take it out in the yard, and I'm gonna let Jennifer have the GoPro, and I want to put myself on the ground and see if I'm able to call myself back up on that scooter. I kind of think I can. Well, it was all right. It wasn't Christmas. I mean, we didn't have no tree. Nobody had any gifts or anything. I feel bad for Jaden. He's only 16, but I can't remember Christmas where there wasn't some gifts under the Christmas tree. But it is what it is, you know. But you got a roof over our head, the lights is on, the internet's on, and Jennifer is trying to get a job at DoorDash. You'll know something tomorrow. And a friend of hers, daughter, does DoorDash, and she worked yesterday for 3 hours and made over $100 in tips. I tell you what, I wouldn't order enough to eat to be delivered anyway. Anybody else want to give me a thumbs up? Come on in, talk to Dauber. We only got next. Let's see. This is next Wednesday's New Year's. That's the first, I believe. Let me look. Let me look. See what it says. Yep, next Wednesday's the first. I'll be so glad to see this year gone. But this first time in a while that I've gone a year without going in the hospital for something. That feels nice. And some of my subscribers was concerned about me not changing clothes enough, and I didn't know it looked that stranger. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. But uh, and somebody said something about the money that Ted's sending me on his next check coming. I've still got this. Got to cover that up. Still got the check he sent me beginning, but with my name on it. Of course, I can't cash it. So I got board wrote on it, and I'll go ahead and tear it up. But the reason Jennifer's name's on it is so we can get the check cashed. But I am going down there and get my ID. And then, if I can find a local bank, the reason I went with an internet bank is because there's no charges on that. They don't hit you up for nothing. And that's where my Social Security goes to, and that's where my YouTube money goes to. But if I can find a local bank that won't, because I got tired of them hitting me with charges all the time. And one time, the local bank I was at that time was with Wells Fargo. One time, they hit me with an insufficient funds charge of $35. And I wasn't writing checks on that at all. And then come to find out, it was because I was trying to draw some money out of the ATM, and I inadvertently put a higher number for the check, the amount that I wanted, by about $5. So that's what you give me insufficient funds for. And they wouldn't give me the $35 back. And that's when I dropped them suckers. And $35. And I forget how much check what, but I think I was trying to get $20. And I think I might have put 25, something like that. And I didn't have much in there anyway. Come on in, talk to Dauber, people. Ain't nobody in here but paranormal and mama of two of us. Yeah, it sucks. That's why I dropped that local bank. But I may just leave it like it is, because right now I'm with Current. I used to be with Chime. I like Chime. But yeah, see, my wife, she died in November too. No, actually, it was December. She fell in November. Sure don't miss that lady. But come on in, people. Talk to me. All you porch setters except Ted. Ted don't have to come in. Yeah, I got it figured out. It actually came. It actually came, and my daughter used it, and I can't remember if she told me or not. I'm real forgetful. But yeah, they paid $102 right at the end of November. So I got that. So now all I've got in my account now is $42. So I got to work super hard between now and the end of January to see if I can get about what, $60? Yeah, $60. And the only way I know to do that is do do 3 or 4 lives a week and do a video every day. And hopefully I can get $60 made. Because as it looks right now, I sure wish I could get hold of Jason Cook. I wish he'd come over and talk to me and look at this computer before I take it to the thing. Yeah, and look, I'm really the cans. I'm gonna do the cans, folks. And let me show you something. I find this cat food cans, and they're aluminum. I didn't know that, and those have been going in the garbage. This is a aluminum can that an off-brand spam. It's not spam, but it's aluminum can. I didn't know that. And this is a sardine can. I like sardines. I didn't know those were aluminum. So there's been a lot getting by me that I didn't realize was aluminum. But I probably got $15 to $20 worth of cans right now. But the thing is, if I get my ID, there goes $21, and maybe I can get a new printer and still work with this computer uh, till the end of January. Or if I can get hold of Jason and he can come over here and get this computer working. I got some other stuff I want to talk to him about too, that uh, I know his dad recently passed away, and his dad was a good friend of mine. He was a computer friend of mine. He worked on computers. There's several things he did, but he knew a lot more about the computers than I did. His name was Dave. And Jason was my son's childhood friend, classmate. He was always talking about how my son was the biggest one in the class. He was tall. Jason's not that tall. Ads are working. All right, folks, y'all, all you port sinners, some of you come in here and talk to me. Make this Christmas Day a good one for me. Somebody just dropped off. Now I only got 10 in the house or on the porch. They're not in the house yet. Can't get in the house to get over here and make a comment. I especially want to talk to Terry and Cupcake Girl and there was one other person. They somehow they kind of thought maybe it's the way I talk. I don't know, but they kind of thought that my daughter wasn't taking good care of me. But she does take good care of me. And as far as dirty clothes goes, To change clothes, I don't have to have total help, but I have to have some help. And I hate to bother anybody to help me change clothes. I hate to have to do the bath thing, but I have to. And what is on the end of my nose? What is that? I might have to get in the mirror and look at that. Looks like I got a big old zit there or something. I don't know what it is. But I've been cleaning on my room big time today. I found a lot of stuff that I forgot that I had. Look over my right shoulder over there in the corner. You can see them big boots laying on the top of that little cabinet thing of mine over there. I started throwing them away. I don't use them till I found out they're $100 a piece. I suppose I could sell them, but they gotta have a wedge that comes with them, and I threw the wedges away because I didn't use them. I wish I'd have kept the wedges now. I could probably sold them both for $100 for both of them. I wish that's what I'd done. But I am going to do the 10. And if I start printing up my cards, and every time I talk to somebody, oh man, pain in my wrist. Uh, I don't know if I should be trying to wean myself off of metformin or not. That's got a lot of side effects. It causes muscle loss in your legs, and that's my problem now with trying to walk. My legs just don't want to go. I can make them go. Daniel Mullins, 14:6. Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Well, Daniel, I'm well aware of that, my friend. Well aware. You was on the last time I was on, wasn't you? I think I remember you was. Where you? What part of the country are you in, Daniel? And I don't care what denomination you are. I just that tells them right there you're a Christian. I wish Terry would come on. And Barbara Everett, where are you at, you boy? I think my acid reflux is starting to act up. But yeah, I've been cleaning on my room. I got into my closet. And by the way, if I do that thing, go out in the yard trying to get on the ground, see if I can get myself back up on my scooter unaided, guess what kind of clothes I'm going to have on? A pair of my bib overalls. I already got them laid out over there. But folks, I want to talk about anything that any of y'all want to think is a troll. Not sure. Daniel, are you a troll? Daniel ain't answering. Yeah, he was on the last time on somebody got on to him about talking about religious stuff. But is a Jehovah's Witness considered a Christian? I'm not sure. Now my German daughter is a Jehovah's Witness, and I don't know how in the world she become a Jehovah's Witness because she was a Catholic. She was raised as a Catholic, but I don't know if a Jehovah's Witness is considered a Christian or not, or do they even celebrate Christmas? I think I heard somewhere that they don't. I'm not sure, but I, I was watching some YouTube videos a while ago, and a video showed up on there about women for sale. You can buy a wife for $50. So that piqued my curiosity. I couldn't buy one; they were $5. I would have want one, but I clicked on it, and all of a sudden, here was these women in bikinis and all, just gorgeous looking knockout dolls, and I could tell pretty quick what that channel's all about. They want to hook you up with somebody on there that shows a beautiful woman and tell you it's them, and they want to come marry you if you'll send them $50. Some people might fall for that stuff. Not me. Not me. I clicked off of it right away. That's what that's all about. People will try anything. Maybe I ought to run an ad on my channel saying husband for sale. Send me $50 and I'll come marry you. And never show up. But being my luck, if I did something like that, I would get arrested. I'll bet you. There's all kind of scams on the internet anymore. I mean, you just can't believe some of the stuff that's on there. Especially those things about those little heaters. The warm, you put one in every room and it'll warm your whole house. Well, I haven't seen that one yet, Paranormal. But they're doing everything. And I hate these videos that pops up about people who died in 2024. Celebrities who died in 2024. Then they'll have a couple pictures on there, and one of them will be a picture of a celebrity that you know dang well has not died. They did that with Willie Nelson. They did that with George Clooney. They did that with who was that? Dolly Parton. And I knew dang well Dolly Parton had died. She's getting on up there in the years. Random life stuff. Yep, scammers are everywhere. Everyday scam callers call houses Yeah, Jeff Bridges. Yeah, I think I saw that one too. Well, they can't call me because I don't. I got a phone, but it's in my daughter's room. I don't even use it. I wish I could get a house phone, but I've got a going through a bunch of my stuff, going out stuff today. I run across this brochure thing that came with a hard of hearing telephone, and it quit working. And I called them about it. It was free, and they were sending the guy out, and they gave me a date, but he never showed up. So the phone was. I may still have the phone. I don't know, but I liked it because it would print the conversation out and everything. You see it on the screen, and you can set the volume the way you want where you can hear it. I may. I would love to call people again. I would love to be able to go on StreamYard and do these private live chats, but I ain't no need to even try that with this sorry computer here. But what things are looking right now, I'm probably going to be stuck with this thing. That wouldn't surprise me at all, paranormal. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I got 10 on the porch. Somebody else can come in here and talk to us. What's on your mind? Don't, don't care about religion. Don't care about. I mean, I care about religion, but not to discuss it on my channel because you got so many denominations, and I don't want nobody getting in the what you want to call it adverse discussion. Is that the word? No, I don't think that's the word. But there's a lot of stuff on the internet, and I see that stuff, and people actually must be falling for it. I know I would never be falling for it. Usually, I can spot a scam a mile off, and my left ear just now started ringing, and that's the one I can't hear out of. Good. Let me put my other hearing aid in and see what. It's hard for me to put this in because of that finger of mine that won't bend. Let me take my glasses off. Let me see. Can I get it on? Well, I got it behind my ear. Let me see. Test it. Yeah, I can hear a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit. I sure wish when I got discharged from the military that I had never signed off on the health thing because I got my ears got messed up in the army. I probably told y'all this 100 times. I was on these big guns, 155 howitzers. That's pretty good. It shoots a shell about that big around. They weigh almost 100 pounds, and that's a pretty loud gun. And a fire mission was out in the field. A fire mission come down, and that's where they give you the all the numbers and everything So you know how far to shoot it, which way to shoot it, and all that stuff, deflection and elevation and all that stuff. And actually, I thought I went out front of the gun. It was kind of bushy down there. I think I went down there to take a peek, and that firing order come down. And I heard them hollering, and so I knew it was coming down. So I took off. I didn't want to be out in front of that gun. I took off, and it got about 10 feet in front of that gun. The gun just pointed up, and that thing fired. I caught the muzzle blast. It must have been a heck of a charge behind that one. Busted my hearing, my eardrums. Concussion put me on the ground. My ears were bleeding. But there won't no permanent damage done, or no permanent damage that I know about. Yeah, I sure did. I got it. I need to do that. I'm gonna do that on my video starting tomorrow. But yeah, that's what happened to my ears. But I didn't think I would have no problem after that. But after I got out of the military, they started going. They started going. Then they went and did surgery on my left ear. I think they called it a mastectomy. That was in 1981. And they fitted me with hearing aids. My hearing wasn't so bad that I couldn't hear without the hearing aids. And I just hated wearing them things. In hindsight, I wish I had a war. But it is what it is. That's the year you made an appearance. What kind of appearance you talking about, Mama of two? 81. I lived out in 1981. I was living. Oh, that. I should have knew that. 1981. Gosh, that's you're around 50, somewhere about that, or close to it. 43. I wish I could go back to 43. Lord have mercy. But 1981 is when I had that surgery on that ear. In 1982 is when I opened up my business called Southern Styles. That's when all the luxury van conversions that people was going nuts over. And I went to this place that was selling supplies and stuff for van conversions in town there. And he was showing me some seats that they was handling in there that they were selling. And he said, "Can you build seats like this?" And I looked at him, yeah, a piece of cake. And so he said, "Would you build me a sample? Let me see it." Well, I went and bought a frame and built him a sample. And he loved it. And he wanted me to come up with 4 different styles. And I did. I can't remember all 4 names of them. One of them was a Preakness. One of them was uh, the Derby. They were all named after horse things. Yeah, I had a studio, and I think if I could ever get back out there to my old place, I believe my sign is still up. Sunny Days Photography. And I think my dog sign, I raised Rottweilers, and the name of my kennel was Russell's Rocks. Registered and all that stuff, and pup, puppies available sometimes. Um, I wish I could do that again. No, not raise the dogs. I wouldn't get back into that. All my breeding stock on the Rottweilers, I was buying them in Germany. And the cheapest one I ever bought was $1,700. It was a male. His name was Chauncey. No, Arco. Another one I bought in Germany was named Olivon Forney. Paid $2,400 for him. And they shipped to you. I had some good bloodlines. But when Donovan was born, I kind of got nervous about having them around there. If there was any kennels. Yeah, the converted van converters, that kind of went out. Stuff. Well, what happened to it? Ford and Chevrolet and Dodge started making them like that, and that killed the private sector. It killed it. It lasted about 10 years, and I missed a golden opportunity while that was going on. I was making the van seats, and this van conversion company approached me about setting up uh, a seat conversion, a seat shop in their factory, and he was offering me all kind of crazy money. And it was enough to make me want to close my business and go to work for this guy. But before I closed my business, and all of a sudden, I went over there to sign a contract with him and everything. Was gonna set, I would take all my equipment and move into his factory and everything. And I went over there to go over some details with him. And he said he'd have to reschedule me another appointment to come by. And that was the last of it. Turns out they went belly up for some reason. I don't know what that dog thing was about it, but he went bust. Boy, that would have cost me dear. Because I was building 100 sets of furniture a week. And a set is a sofa that lets down, makes a bed, and 4 seats. So that's 5 pieces. That's 500 pieces a week. And we were selling them as fast as we could make. And the people that were buying them were the people that were converting vans and buying the seats ready made. Boy, that would cost me dear. What kind of dog was it, Mama? My dogs were all guard dogs. They were trained guard dogs. And people had fenced in yards in some kind of a business and didn't want people coming in there. And when they close up in the evening, I bring one of the dogs over there and turn them loose inside that fenced area. It has to be a very secure area. And then I go back over in the morning and pick them up. And then I bring them back that evening when they close. And they paid a fee for that. So they weren't nice dogs. Only me and a couple other people were the only ones that could handle them. I sure liked them things. Yeah, I miss Diamond. I miss Diamond. Matter of fact, that guy that come after me with a machete the other day, that was that same bunch that had that dog. Well, it's all in the way they're trained. These were trained in a specific way. And I just didn't want them around. They were all in kennels, marked kennels, but I just got to think, what if something happened, one of them got out? And there was my baby boy Don. Nah, I shut it down. Shut it down. Sold all my dogs, all my kennels. I had about $10,000 in kennels. Those things are not cheap. And I had one Rottweiler Arco. At night, couldn't nobody go in that kennel with him. Now, if the light turned on or something like that, I could. Yeah, I've got a little dog, Bailey. I never had to put down a dog. I had to put down cats. But a dog, I always believe dogs is what you make them. And a lot of people got dogs that ain't got no business having dogs. Anyhow, I've been talking about an hour. I don't guess Barbara's coming on. And Ted, you're on, my friend. I'm still waiting. You said it'd be Pokey. I did have one Rottweiler. Her name was Adam, and she was a sweetheart. She was a sweetheart. That was the best trained dog I ever had. Yeah, there's my tip jar, folks. I wonder if you could put 50 cents in anything. I don't know. I don't know. I had people put 99 cents in. I don't know if you put 50 cents in or not. But I get my new bank card. I might click on that dollar sign, see if it'll let me put 50 cents in. Just to see. That's where when somebody put something in that dollar sign on the super chat, uh, they get 30% of it. YouTube does. In other words, I get 750, they get the rest. But anyhow, I wanted to talk to Terry and I wanted to talk to Cupcake Girl. And guys, I'm the changing clothes thing is me. It's not my daughter. And they got clean clothes in there for me. But if we get rid of this jacket, I'm gonna have to find another one to put on. Because this cold shoot right now is 56 degrees, which is not too cold, but it is to me. But, folks, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And good Lord's willing, I'll see you in the next one. And I'll have clean clothes on tomorrow because they thought my body was washing clothes for me, but they're gone washing clothes for me. Plus, and like my daughter said, I'm really stubborn, and I guess I am. I guess I am. Thank you so good, Mama. Thank you, Greg. Folks, I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Let me see how I turn this off. There it goes. There it goes.